Alright. It's been a while since I last streamed some art, so let's do this. Come on, don't leave me hanging, YouTube. I need a good color for this. Or maybe I can just go right away with black. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think it is go. It is. Yeah, we good. We cool. Okay, who should I start with? John or Ruby? I have the reps right at hand, so I'm just gonna start doing some of the line art. Alright, the out is okay. Just gonna keep an eye out in the chat in case someone pops up, but I don't know if I should have some music in the background or if I should just put like a let's play or something. Just gonna have the let's play in the back. It seems one let's play, and hopefully YouTube doesn't ban me for using someone else's I guess sounds. Man, I really hope Matrix pops up because I have to talk to him about 40k. 40k. Let's put the Lofi radio. Since I already have the credits in the stream in case I ever use them, why not use it right away? Oh, please don't be super hyper loud. There we go, some nice background noise. It can't do no wrong. Right? No one's gonna die for a little bit of background music. Come on, YouTube. Don't ban the music. Oh, someone's messaging me. Huh? No. Oh, my friends. One of my friends that plays Genshin. She's trying to get Scaramouche bell weapon because she freaking loves Scaramouche and she has him. And she's got the guaranteed, so hopefully she gets it, but she's like at 12 PD. I did the event with Ito, now I just gotta wait until the next thing tomorrow. The grind. Man, I hope she gets it. I've been wishing on the weapon banner and I have not gotten anything, any 5 stars I want. And really, I just want Ito's Claymore. Not even for him, I'm gonna give it to Shinjan. Because she needs that crit damage. I have not drawn John and Ruby in a while now. Or I guess Ruby stuff in general. I've missed this. I used to be so good at drawing John's armor, and now I can't remember what it was like. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh? Oh. Well, hopefully the stream is also working alright on Twitch. Even if I get no viewers there. It's so nice that the turnip lets you do that. Damn it! I really want Matrix to show up because he's the only one of my frequent watchers, yeah, frequent stream watchers that likes 40K, and they just announced a 40K TV, a 40K series, with Henry Cavill as the executive producer, and I'm like, what? That crazy SOB actually did it. He made it happen. He said, well, if they're not gonna make a 40K series, then I'm gonna do it. I'm famous, I'm rich. Man, I really hope it does well. Because usually when a TV series for a franchise gets announced, like the Hitman TV series, that I don't think ever came out. Like whatchamacallit, oh my god. Like the Halo series is like, why can't you just go back to making the games good instead of focusing on a cash grab TV series? But with 40K, has there ever been a 40K series, like a dedicated long one? Yep, Rookie gonna die happy today. Hey, Sorara, hi. Hopefully the background music isn't too loud. Oh, just a bit. I'm typing something. So apparently you can just get like the new sword in Genshin Impact right away and get two refinements for it. Hello, Seichiro, did you see Rooster Teeth show a promo pic for the Ruby X DC movie? Yes, I saw. I need bleach for my eyes. Well, it wasn't that bad. Like Ruby and White looked okay, but overall the rendering of the 3D models was it lacked polishing, didn't it? Okay, so Rara, you were in the Ruby Airfell streams. Like we were talking, we were vibing, but the cutscenes in Ruby Airfell look really nice. The 3D models they look good. They were well rendered, even though they were just one-off villains. They look good, but Superman and Batman in the promo image, they do not look like they fit. Like they don't have nice designs. And you know, you can say whatever you want about the DC comics and the quality of the writing, but their outfits at least looked okay. Well, the animation was fine. Yeah, they need a bit more polishing. I will say though, it's gonna be an interesting scene. Wise and Ruby with their old outfits, putting the new animation engine. I think Ruby, Blake, and Wise will look good. But Yang, the thing about Yang in the old animation engine is that her clothes had a lot of texture. It looked like leather, and it looks great. But Sorara, if you've seen the Volume 5 trailers, there's one with Yang and Ruby that I'm like seeing clips of it, and they're like the new animation engine, but they're wearing their old clothes. But Yang's outfit, like her old outfit in the new engine, it does not have the leather texture, so it looks super plain. It really looks like a downgrade. Ruby and Wife look good though. I will give that to them. Other thing, Oscar and Pierre will be in the movie. I know, I heard about that. Like, I can understand Pyrrha. Like, that's fine. She was alive back there. But Oscar? Is Oscar gonna be, like, 12 years old? Because, by the time they met him, he was around 14 like slash 15, and that was like some, and already like 1 or 2 3 years had already passed in the story. So I'm like, is Oscar gonna be like a little kid, or what? And I know Oscar isn't like a fan favorite by any means, but hearing, knowing that he's gonna be there, I'm like, I'm kind of more interested about that than actual Superman and Batman. Like, oh, is it gonna be like a case where Oscar knows Oscar is gonna be his next reincarnation, so he's like keeping him safe, or like he personally recruited Oscar? Because that's interesting, yeah. You know what's also like odd about the DC crossover? It's like Ruby is such a female led show. Like most people just care about the girls. No one really cares about the guys, except like John and Crow, because they're cool. I wish they had shown Wonder Woman in the Ruby art style in the promo. And I know in the comics she doesn't show up until after Clark and Bruce, but like, come on, Wonder Woman in Ruby, like, come on. And the other problem, in DC Comics we have John with the sword upgrade. How? But he doesn't get that upgrade until after Pyrrha dies, doesn't he? That's so odd. What? I don't wanna make it look like I'm just ranting, like, oh, I don't wanna see this movie, it's gonna be awful. Like, I still wanna see it. I wanna be, hopefully I can enjoy it. Hopefully it's actually good, even if it is an odd concept. I mean, if John has like his upgraded sword after, even though it's before Volume 4, I feel like someone didn't notify the artist that, hey, he's supposed to be using his old sword, not the big new one. I guess that's because, I think it was just that was just a miscommunication problem, because you know that happens. Like, the artist was probably told, hey, these are the characters, this is what they look like, but they didn't specify what their weapons were. So the artist probably just looked up the sword that John uses and saw the big one, was like, oh yeah, he's supposed to use that one. The movie will pass 1 through 3, and we have Kira and Kali. Really? Wow. I didn't know they were going to have such a big cast. Then again, it is gonna be 2 movies. Hopefully Crow is there then. Like, come on, you're gonna have Blake's parent that only appeared in Volume 4. Come on, give us Crow before Volume 3. Was it Volume 3 where he appeared? Yeah, it was Volume 3. They really made us wait for the Crow man, huh? You know, I'm still like crossing my fingers, hoping, wishing, clutching to this idea that maybe the promo image they released was just early and it wasn't rendered yet. So the animation team is like super pissed at whoever released that image. Like, hey, we weren't done with that yet. It's supposed to look a lot better. But who knows? Who knows? I just can't imagine that movie don't exist. Like with Ice Kingdom. Wait, what is Ice Kingdom? That doesn't exist either, huh? But no, I'm still hoping it at least we can at least make some good memes. Hey, Sorera, if it gives us something to rant about in the streams, I'm all up for watching that movie. And hey, I don't think Volume 9 is still gonna come out, so I might as well just uh, record my reaction. My reaction to that information. No, that promo was official, yes, oof. But you know, sometimes it happens that they officially release a promo, but it's still not done yet. Like the animation is still not completely quote fixed. Because I remember when Volume 7 was going to air in one of the RTX, the Rooster Teeth convention, they released a preview of Volume 7, but it still wasn't rendered, like completely fixed. So when the episode actually came out, it looked much better. So hopefully it's that kind of case. Man, can you imagine the movie ends up being like a hot mess, but the fight choreography is amazing? Oh, I would be blown away. I would give it a 5 out of 5 stars right then and there. Also, Ruby has a very different voice in Volume 1. So, but now we get to hear her with her with her current voice, kind of similarly to Ice Queendom. So, interesting. I know a lot of people were roasting it, and Rookie told me about it last night because he was streaming Dead by Daylight, and I happened to catch the stream because Twitch actually notifies me. Can you believe that? It's not like YouTube does that. What? A streaming platform that actually notifies you when someone is streaming? That's absurd. Well, I didn't laugh about it on his stream. I was just in the chat, lurking, commenting, roasting and getting roasted, the usual. The thing that DC fans and Ruby fans don't like this idea a lot. Yeah, it very much seems like a brand deal. Like someone on top of HBO said, "Hey, these two things are about superpowers. Why not mix it up?" And they didn't know that the fans don't that DC fans and Ruby fans aren't really like, they don't mix well. So definitely one of the more odd movies. Did they announce the writers though? Is it Miles and Carrie, Christy and Eddie? Or is it like DC writers? Because if it's DC writers, oh, I am prepared for the Ruby lore and world building and I guess magic system to be even more confusing than it usually is. Oh, DC, Warner Brothers, huh? Well, I can understand that, like, Batman and Superman are, like, huge IPs. There's no way they're not gonna have someone from DC supervising it. Damn it! Oh, we're talking about DC and... Yes! Hello, Matrix. Matrix, we need to talk. 20 minutes late notification. Thanks, YouTube. YouTube back at it again. Yeah, you saw the news, didn't you, Matrix? Not just that, not just that. Why is there Batman? I mean, I don't know. I feel like a Ruby and DC crossover would have fit a lot more appropriately if it was just like a secondary DC characters. Lucas Frasick, hello. Hey, I think I recognize your username. Are you Oh man, I completely forgot your username, but I swear I've seen you on Twitter before, Lucas. Yeah, he been some 40K show on Amazon about time. Yeah, he's an executive producer. So I don't know if he's gonna be an actor though. Sorry if this seems stalkerish, Lucas, but I think I've seen you comment a few times on Twitter. Are you LaserDog10? I think that was your username, but feel free to say no if I'm intruding too much. But yeah, Matrix 40K TV series, what? Oh, both? Nice, sweet. I mean, Henry Cavill could be literally almost any Primarch, or pretty much anyone in the 40K universe, and I wouldn't even blink twice. I'd be like, yeah, makes sense. Henry Cavill as Robute, I can see it. As some random ass guardsman, yeah, totally. They're gonna put Bison in the Ruby movie? Who's Bison? The most random hero. Who's Bison? From what I know, he really just wants to play a Primarch. I mean, come on, he literally played Superman. He's perfect for a Primarch. Yeah, he would fit Gilliman. I know. Or Lehman. Yep. I mean, we've already seen him with a blonde wig in The Witcher. She has the power to have... Oh, Bison has the power to have the ability of an animal. Just that. Oh. I feel like I should know about that character. Why don't I? I mean, I think that's more appropriate to like have a random DC character that we like new DC fans get introduced to a character. Because I mean, if a character fits the Ruby world better than freaking Superman and Batman, why not have them? In my opinion, at least. I'm sure it's very jarring for DC fans to see Superman. Also for Ruby fans to see Superman as a teen in the Ruby world. Like, what is this? What happened, Clark? You already crash landing into one planet. You don't need to do that in another one. Okay, idea. A sitcom about Primarchs and Henry Cavill plays each of them. Yes. That's the thing. He could play almost every Primarch. But Matrix. Jason Momoa as the Emperor. And yes, why is Superman a Ruby? I don't know. Spider-Man in Ruby would fit though. We already have like some people that have spider powers. Copyright infringement. Like, man, why couldn't Marvel have a crossover with Ruby? And I'm not a Marvel fan, but I feel like Spider-Man would have fit pretty good. I was on my way back from the gym and I saw this stuff. I had to buy a beer to comprehend. I mean, we all need our time to process things. I mean, I knew the news about the DC crossover with Ruby from a while back, ever since it was announced. But seeing the quality of the 3D models, I'm like, oh no, now I'm scared. I wanted the movie to at least look good. Those poor animators. I'm sure they're crunching. But on the bright side, woohoo, Henry Cavill may not be in DC anymore. I think he said he's just quitting to actually focus on the 40K thing. Wait, but isn't like most of Ruby's stuff fire or something like that? Okay. I don't know the details either. Most of the info I know is from this video by a YouTuber called Ryan Rising, and he's a pretty good YouTuber. He's made some good informative videos. Most of the animators have been let go, but I think that's just okay. I'm gonna have some trouble explaining this because I don't remember everything, but let me try my best. So, the new Ruby stuff is supposed to air this year, and it's almost done. Oh, hey, a downside. And the thing is, they let go a lot of the animators because their contracts were up. So people were starting to get scared, like, oh no, is the new volume not gonna happen after all? But then you gotta think like, hey, the animation's probably done. Like, you know, like most movies, most cartoons, the animation's done. All that's left is like special effects, rendering, any like last minute stuff. So they probably didn't let go of the animators because they're out of cash or stuff like that, but because there's no more work for them to do, like they still haven't greenlit the next season, and it's because it's pretty normal for Ruby at least for the new season to be greenlit. I think the day or the week the current season starts airing. Also, gonna make some noise for a bit. I gotta plug in my laptop. I'm using it to write the answers. Yeah, Yahoo, yes, Lancaster. I thought they finished the animation months ago. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'm making more noise. Sorry. I'm gonna stay still. That's the thing. Like, why are you gonna keep animators around if you don't have anything for them to animate? Like, let's be real. They probably have like storyboards for Volume 10 done, but they still don't have like a budget. Like the higher ups still haven't decided, hey, we're still not gonna approve anything for Volume 10 because we haven't even aired Volume 9 because they're still adding like the last bits, even though the animation is probably already done. So they couldn't just tell the animators like, hey, we're just gonna keep paying you to sit around. So since your contract is up, we're not gonna renew it because we really don't have anything else for you guys to do. I like how Henry Cavill is trending on Twitter, and on Polish side of it, everyone is like, "What's 40K? What did I sleep for so long? It's already 40. It's already 40K. What?" But yeah, hey, I didn't know what 40K was until like this year, basically. They probably started hiring already. If they had to let everyone go due to contracts, yeah. I mean, I'm sure they have a list of everyone that they want to hire back. Because, yeah, well, you probably have to pay new animators less. You have to also train them. It's better to just have the old animators come back. I know Rooster Teeth hasn't been a decent company whatsoever this past few months, years, ever, question mark. But I don't think this is the case of like, oh, they're completely out of money, Ruby's not gonna be finished, everyone's fired. No, I think it's just they gotta wait for the volume 10 budget to be approved, and they're like, okay, cool, we can start hiring back everyone else. Man, sorry, but I think Ruby Volume 9 is not gonna have good animation. I mean, I think so as well, Serera. And I'm scared. Because you guys were, like I mentioned, you guys were here during the Ruby Aerofell stream. Those animations look good. They look pretty good. But then you see like the Volume 9 teaser, and it's bland. Or you see like the promo image for the Ruby and DC movie, and it's like, I feel like it needs a bit more rendering, if you know what I mean. The sneak peeks didn't look any different than usual, and the cutscenes in the game look fine. The cutscenes in the game look very good, and so do the ones in Volume 7 and Volume 8. It's just something about Superman and Batman doesn't look quite right, and I can't put my finger on it. Because I remember when the sneak peeks, when the promos for Volume 7 came out, like the images of Team Ruby with their new outfits, those look really nice. But then I look at the still for the Ruby and DC movie, and it's like, something's a bit off. And I don't know what it is. Hopefully someone with more experience points it out. You know what's funny? I literally today thought about playing Dawn of War 2 again. I think I'll stream it just to annoy people by using Dreadnought and Dreadnought only. Grand brother. Yeah, everyone loves the Dread Daddies, for lack of a better word, or just because I want to annoy people. But yeah, I'm still gonna watch the Ruby DC movies. Like, come on. I watched Ruby Ice Queendom even after it started going downhill. I can handle this. Famous last words. Sashirkon found dead in the back alley because of the Ruby DC movie. Most of this is probably because of the movie they have to make that training day. Yeah. Yep. You know, like I was really hopeful for Volume 9, because I was like, oh, they finally have a lot of time to work on it, so the animators aren't going to crunch. That's awesome. But then they said, hey, we've been making a Ruby movie and we're gonna release it eventually. So I was like, oh no. So they split the animation team in half, so they're still probably being overworked. Oh no. I don't know if I'm interested in the movie. Hey, that's cool, dude. I mean, although you'll probably still have to hear people on the internet talking about it. But I mean, if you're not gonna watch it, I don't think spoilers are gonna be a big issue. Warner Bros. Is probably making them producers. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't know anything about Miles and Carrie or Kirsten and Eddie or even if Monty was a DC fan, but I don't think any of them are like DC stands for them to go out of their way to talk to Warner Bros. And says, hey, we gotta make this. Like, no, it definitely seems like something the higher ups wanted. And you know, if it gives the animators a job, that's fine. I just wish it didn't also make them crunch. Because if it was just working in the movie, I think it would be a lot easier for them. I feel like this part could look a bit better. Okay, but Matrix, maybe we're jumping the shark, but just because Henry Cavill's name is attached to the new series, everyone thinks it's gonna be about, or at least include a Primarch. But I'm like, is it though? What if it ends up being just a guardsman story? I mean, I'm into that as well, but like, are we gonna see the Space Marines at least? Because if it's just guardsmen fighting Eldars or the Tau, like, But now Henry Cavill, the executive producer, it at least gotta have Space Marines. Nice. I'm gonna finish, do a bit more line art on his pants, and then I'm gonna work on Ruby's face. Alright, this goes all the way up here. Oops. You guys didn't see that. I didn't make a mistake. What are you guys saying? Man, I think I love is that in every promo art with John, you can see a volume. You can see a volume in John Koch. Lol. Sorry, Sorora, could you rephrase that? I kinda missed that. So obviously we'll see Space Marines. They are poster boys of 40K. For the first live action show of 40K, they gotta have them. I mean, yeah. The 40K boys. Man, I'm still not over that idea of Jason Momoa being the freaking emperor. I can see it. Oh, that's what I meant. Oh. You know, Sorara, you know how in volume 7, 8, and I assume 9, oh yeah, and also 9, they've only, well, they haven't shown the poster for volume 9 yet, but it's kind of like the Team Ruby volumes, because the artwork for these 3 volumes have only included them. Meanwhile, the artwork for volumes 4, 5, and 6 are like, they include all the characters. They include Team Juniper. They include Crow. They include Salem and oh my god, why am I blanking on their names? Salem and Raven and Cinder. Typing, hold on. Because, don't get me wrong, the covers with Team Ruby make more sense. But I would really appreciate it if they made like an alternate cover or an alternate poster that includes more of the characters. Like, the Volume 9 poster is probably just gonna be those images of the four girls falling. But I wish they would make a separate poster with that also includes John and Neil. And it doesn't have to be like a completely new image. It just could be them as well falling. But like, come on. Come on, Neil in a poster? I think people would freaking love that. They would absolutely buy that. Runs in the family. And they're all girls. Ruby Ball 9 is John and Neil in the poster. I'm okay with an old version of it. Oh man, this is what I get for taking too long on drawing John's pants. We just keep talking about him. But don't worry, Ruby, I'll start doing your line art soon. I mean, making a whole new artwork with so many characters, it's difficult and it's expensive. So just making like a special Blu-ray version, and in that one the cover includes John and Neil. I think that could work. Or like just include an extra piece of artwork. Like even just a cheap print would do the job. Come on. At least Neo. Also, yes, War of Roses becomes my fab ship. It's good. Sure, it's called War of the Roses, but like, no one's fighting. Everyone's happy dating each other. Henry Cavill as a robot. Okay, I haven't seen that many Henry Cavill interviews. Would he be happy about playing Robute though? Because I know he likes to play Astartes and Custodes, but I haven't seen which faction he plays. Is he an Ultramarine fan? If so, blonde Henry Cavill, here we go again. I mean, he did. Maybe that came off of too mean. He doesn't look bad blonde. It's just like Henry Cavill as Robute. I hate how well it fits. I don't think he could. No wait, he could be a Corvus Corax or even Conrad Curse. Like, come on, he played the Witcher guy. He can play a more emo character. Superman is a Boy Scout. Ultra Smurfs are Boy Scouts. I can see a pattern here. Sus. But yeah, and they're both blue. Like, Was Henry Cavill a Boy Scout? I'm gonna search that immediately. Was Henry Cavill a Boy Scout? Wait, what? No. Okay, no. I read ahead. Mustache in on screen. No, I don't see any articles about him being a Boy Scout, but maybe he wasn't. He's just trying to scrub it off the face of the internet. That's the conspiracy theory for today. Amogus, yes. I mean, Superman is literally an alien. How is that not Amogus? Sorare and Don's like just having to deal with us talking about 40k. Sorry guys, this is very important. I mean, we Matrix last night. Rookie was streaming Dead by Daylight, and I just happened to stop by to like chat in the stream, have some background noise, just chill. And he said he's fine with DC replacing most of the cast, like restarting everything. He said he's fine with a new Flash actor, and so am I. Cavill as Conrad, evil Superman with depression. Yeah, we're talking about our future in like 30k years. Important stuff, very important. Think about the future, Mr. McFly. I don't know how Doc says it in English. My dad just keeps quoting it in Spanish. Very important stuff, man. Okay. I never see interviews and stuff. I have no idea if DC saying that they were restarting their that they were restarting the universe happened in the same like interview or stuff as Henry Cavill saying, "Hey, I'm making a 40k TV series. Bye bye DC." Oh, the first chapter of my next gen fanfic is on archive. Nice. Feel free to promote it in the chat. Just remember, I think you can't link stuff because YouTube is like that. But you can like leave the name of it and your username. Yeah, Ezra Miller better start running into behind those bars, because damn, that guy needs to get a life sentence or something. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up with the Ezra Miller news, but I read enough. I read enough. Which sucks because I was looking forward for the Flash movie. I know people didn't like the first Justice League movie, and I get it. I was in the theater, but I liked it. And I like his character, even if he was maybe a bit too goofy. Like they really tried to copy Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but it was fine. I was like okay with it. He was charming. But now I'm like, I don't know, man. That's not my Barry. Be right back, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Oh, you also saw Justice League in the theaters. Yeah, it was fun. My friend from Estonia went to see it in on theaters as well, and it was. I think it was a full theater, and she said that it was like a third of the viewers a third of the audience were Russians, because the moment Flash made that Dostoevsky meme, she said that like a third or half the theater started laughing, and that's just awesome. It's beautiful. Well, I'm in volume 1 for now, but I'll be sure to read that if it's on A03 after I'm done with watching the whole thing. I mean, don't force yourself, dude. If you like it, that's great. What do you think of the fights, Matrix? Or do you have any character you kind of like? Like, do you like Ruby the best? Or maybe the blonde girl? We all have favorites right at the start. The red one, Ruby, is still my favorite, but maybe that's just because I tend to like protagonists a lot. No one tell Ruby that I like Makoto Naegi. He can't know. He'll ban me from his streams. Love your art, dude. Thank you, Arpiendo. Dostoevsky is a Russian writer. That's why it's funny. I know that. I know that I say have only read Crime and Punishment. And I read it like a long time ago. I'm gonna keep myself from making opinions until I finish volume 1. Hey, that's fine. I mean, if you find that an episode is too boring, you can just fast forward. No one's gonna judge you for that. Oh, but the characters are all very charming. Before things get awful for them. Before shit goes south. Yeah, same. We had to read that in second year of high school. Well, I didn't have to. You probably did because Rush is pretty close. I read it because I was curious about it. And I liked it. It was good. Read what? Crime and Punishment. That was the name, right? Crime and Punishment. I don't know why. I always mix it up with Pride and Prejudice, even though they're like not the same thing at all. At all. Man, we were talking about Ruby, 40K, Henry Cavill, and now we're talking about Russian books. We never read it, and that's fine. It's a good one, though. And one of the better mandatory reads. Well, in some places at least. I never liked a single one of the high school mandatory reads. They were all so... Oh man, they were all so bad. They were also boring. And you know, there were some very famous classics, but like, they're bad. They're boring. I would have preferred to just make an essay on Pixar movies. I also read a few like American classics, but I read them back when I was in like 8th grade because there happened to be a lot of those at the library. And I'm kind of like, should I go on an American classic audiobook binge? Should I? Because I actually like quite a few of them. The chat completely is gonna hammer me for wanting to reread Little Woman. Also, I'm still not done with the 15th book. I only have 4 hours left though. 4 hours of the audiobook. And it's getting good. It's getting to the good part. What else could we talk about? Is there any game or TV series that's been announced that you guys are interested in? Because I'm all ears. Right now, the only thing I gotta finish, I'm watching or slash finish is like the new Gundam anime, the first Gundam anime, because I watched the first episode and I liked it. Boshi the Rock has been pretty nice so far. And I can't remember the name of the other anime I was watching. Not all of them in my case. I like a few books. The Spring, Too Corny, A Roll Apart, both Polish. Screenshot. The Dead King. Hello. Hello, new viewer. Haven't seen your name around these parts, partner. This place ain't big enough for 2 dead people. Lancaster, hey! Yes, it's the Lancaster. Haven't made that much progress, but man, look, it feels good to draw Ruby after a long time of me just not drawing it for some reason. Hello, gang. Who's the other dead one? Me. I feel dead inside. Nah, I'm actually feeling pretty good today. Just been sneezing a lot, but maybe that's just because it's still spring on my end. Cool, cool. Hey, sorry for what you had to hear last night, LMFL. I mean, what was so bad that I had to hear, like, you were the only one in the stream, Rookie, and it was fun. And maybe this wasn't paying attention, but I don't remember you dying that often. Maybe because you were playing a killer. But yeah, Lancaster, A. If I had known that they were gonna talk their live, I wouldn't rate either. Oh, that. I couldn't stay that long in that other stream. It was way later for me after all. So it's fine. I dozed off. I silently dozed off. Lucky then. Hey. I mean, were they really dirty talking though? What did they do? I mean, as long as they didn't confess to a murder, I think it's fine. It's bad if they confess to a murder, not if they do it, obviously. Yes. No, you're younger to hear that, bro. Cool vibes here. I mean, vibes all around. But yeah, Rookie was streaming Dead by Daylight yesterday. I stopped by for a bit, and then he like had to go do other stuff, and I don't know how Twitch works, that everyone was just transported to someone else's stream, and Rookie was also in the chat, but I didn't stay there for so long. I did like the 3D model that person had though. You know, I had an idea. Remember how when you were playing Aerofell, we talked about Ruby main cast being corrupted by 40k Chaos Gods? Well, I kind of feel like I want to draw it now. Oh. I mean, me too. Not like Chaos corruption of Ruby characters, but like Ruby characters in the 40k world. Now, that's a crossover I want to see. None of this DC stuff. I was carrying the entire games. Typical rookie. Always rookie, but never the rookie. Her arms look way too thin. I'm gonna have to fix it a bit. Or maybe shorten it. That is color rate. Twitch lets you send your followers to another streamers to support them. It is usually done when closing your own stream. Hey, that's nice. Aw, that's cute, actually. Maybe you should get their faces done first, so I actually have a nice, sleek thumbnail in case I don't finish this on stream, because I don't think I will. I'm making good progress though. I was feeling a bit iffy at first because I hadn't streamed Ruby art in so long, but I'm like, nah, we vibing, we good. The chat isn't killing me saying like, why didn't you stream Ruby when we needed you? Nah, good vibes all around. Oh yeah. Ruby, Yoni Nurgle, since she has a side, Mortarion, is like, who's this child? It's my child now. My city now, but with child. I guess Ruby could use her cape to like hide, all the Nurgle stuff. That would be an interesting concept. I gotta also I gotta practice more whatchamacallit, more Sonic generations before I continue with that boss. It's not so much that it's difficult, I just gotta time things right. And well, I just gotta find the right platform to jump on, because it's not easy on all of them. Though, like every Nurgle thing, she'll need a mouth with big teeth on her stomach. Oof. I might have to fix her eye later, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. White Rose Bumblebee, Arcos Lancaster, the four most popular Ruby ships lived in harmony, but everything changed when the nation of Rooster Teeth attacked. Ooh. The Rooster Teeth Empire. Only Sesh, master of all ships, could help us in the moment of crisis, but when the world needed her the most, she began playing Omori. No! Don't expose me like this. Also, I had just seen the funniest vine that would fit so well for Omori. Let me remember what it was called. Okay, but that thing, Rookie, only Sesh, master of all ships. I am keeping that title. I'm sure there are people who have drawn way more Ruby ships, but no, my title now. No one can have it. Only me. White Knight would be what element? I mean, whatever element it wants to be. Oh, come on, where's that vine that I saw? It was really funny. It was like, oh, you can't kill me. something like that. Where the frick is it? I know I screenshotted it. I think it was I Can't Die. I Can't Die. Vine. Funny. YouTube. Okay, I think it's this one. No, don't send me to Google Images. I want to see it on YouTube. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay. I found it, guys. Mari be like. Water. Makes sense. It looks okay for now. I mean, you're doing literally all possible Ruby shapes, so the title is yours. Not as many as I would like, Rookie. Not as many as I would like. Oh, but if I had the time, the talent, the skill to draw lots of ships, it would be over for those hoes. Who are those hoes, you say? That doesn't matter. It's over for them. Or it would be. Yeah, it fits her. I'm kind of tempted to draw it and just post it on YouTube. But with Mari and Mori and the thing. I feel like, you know what's weird? I feel like I've only saw that Vine this year for the first time, which is weird because I loved Vine when it was still around. I was gonna say when I was a kid, but like I was a teen when Vine was around. I was already pretty old. I never had Vine though. I was never one for really downloading apps. And hey, I haven't run that much Omori content. I just haven't run much stuff here. We all here, yep. Dual digits and everything. Oh, and hey, we've been going for an hour. Cool. One thing I do find weird whenever I stream like this via my tablet, the Twitch stream always like restarts like a million times. And I don't know why. Is it because it's not as stable? Oh look, it's the babies. Hey, have any of you guys seen the cartoon Bluey? Just wondering. Because apparently it's really good. My sibling keeps sending me clips of it. And I still haven't checked it out. Bluey, a kid's cartoon. Just wondering if you guys have seen it. It really is just like a little kid's cartoon, but apparently it's pretty fun. Yep, the dog one. Man, Matrix, what a coincidence that you wanted to play Don't Hurt You today. The day Henry Cavill, the man himself, said he was going to become Robotic Gilliman. I mean, he hasn't said it, but I'm sure he's thought about it. Hey, Matrix, I think this is a dumb question, but had they done the "Hey, what you got there" as Moody meme with Omori? Because I wanted to draw my own version. Like, it's probably been memed to death, but yeah. I was gonna title the stream for the Emperor, but now I kinda feel like naming it for Henry Cavill. Yep. I mean, if Henry Cavill does play Robotic Gilliman, like, let's be real, who's better who better to inherit the Empire than Robute? It's not like there are many loyalist Primarchs just hanging around. Wow, it is a very censored cartoon apparently. What? I'm missing Chip Tech? Oh, no. No, it's just that Henry Cavill, the actor for Superman, uh, quit, I guess, because he's gonna be producing a new series in the universe of Warhammer 40k. I'm gonna do the ice later, though. For now, just the ice ships. Although maybe Henry would work good as Lion, OMG. What if it's the way they bring back Lion into the setting in the show played by Henry? I mean, why not? Wakey, Lion. Man, if they really do get Jason Momoa for another of the Primaries, though, I am gonna freaking lose it. Oh, also, I think we talked about this before Rookie came into the chat. Hey Rookie, what do you think about the new Ruby volume covers? And by new, I mean like volume 7, volume 8 / volume 9, even though it hasn't been revealed yet. Because from volumes 4 to 6, the volume covers were like, they included the whole cast. It had Team Ruby, it had the villains like Salem or usually just Cinder. Volume 6 included Team Juniper and Oscar and Crow. So I'm like, what do you think of the volume 7 and 8 covers that only include Team Ruby? Because the art is amazing as usual, but I kind of wish they would make an alternate version where they also add Neo and John. Still better than Justice League. Oh no! Oh, this just crossed my mind. Are they gonna get Ayn Lee to draw the cover for the Justice League and Ruby crossover? because obviously she's great at art, but I'm like, I don't know if Superman and Batman will fit that art style. Jason Momoa, personally wise, would fit Ken. I mean, yeah. I think it's a bit too thin, though. That's why I was like, Jason Momoa as the Emperor? Yeah. Yeah. If not, just make up a new Primark so we can have Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa again in the same production. I see your point. Honestly, I agree. I feel like they're trying to push the idea of only Team Ruby in the covers now for some reason, when the others are as important. Plus, crossover Superman looks super weird to look at, not gonna lie. Yeah, again, those 3D models deserved more love. I still do not like Oscar in the covers though. His relevance is not that big. Yeah. The volumes, the covers from volumes 1 through 3 were, I think, pretty good at that, because they mainly had Team Ruby, but sometimes they would include like a hint of some other character, like usually Cinder, and it wasn't like filled to the brim with characters like volume 5 like the volume 5 cover or the volume 6. So I'm like, are the volume 7 through 9 covers like just gonna be a focus on Team Ruby, but volumes 10 and onwards are gonna include other characters as well, or what? Because volumes 7 through 9, they're all wearing the same outfit and just have different poses. Like, not much changes. So I'm like, why not mix it up a bit? That too. I'm scared. I want the show to continue. Even if it's written with issues. But, well, whatever happens, happens. But yeah, like we were saying, Rookie, I would kind of like it if they release a collector's Blu-ray cover where it actually has new artwork that includes John and Neo also falling. I don't know why I cannot get John's hair, John's bangs right at the moment. This is what I get for not drawing him in such a long time. This is my punishment for not drawing John chips. It is well deserved. But yeah, a cover with John and Neo as well. Come on, I feel like they're gonna be big actors in Volume 9. They already kinda were in Volume 8, at least at the end. Jimmy Jones falling right into Ruby's arms and we good, yep. I mean, we already had Wise falling on top of John in Volume 1. In Volume 1. Come on. I honestly was expecting the two Ruby X Justice League movies were going to be 2D animated. I was excited to see Team Ruby and Friends hand animated again, but in a Western style. Alright. DC animated stuff is still usually 2D. That also would have been interesting, like have one movie in the Ruby 3D style and have the other one in 2D. I guess it would have been way too jarring though. Then again, maybe the animation staff wouldn't have been so overworked then. 100% of young chiefs, every girl fell on top of him. Wise, done. Pyrrha, done. Ruby, done and done. Wait. What if whoever he ends up with, if he ends up with someone, is whoever he falls on top of? Have you guys thought of that? Because it's the first time I thought of it. Okay, that looks better. Still, I need to practice this hair. Man, I did not think I was this rusty. Dude, you tell me that guy isn't a bottom. Surera, don't make me take away my privileges from you. Just kidding, obviously. Man, Henry Cavill could also play Rogel Dorn pretty well. Like a younger Rogel Dorn. Yeah, I can see it. That's the thing, he could play almost every Primarch. I am very sure he wouldn't be a bottom, rather just someone very wholesome. That as well. ¿Por qué no los dos? Why not both? Oh, I see that laughter, that Hispanic laughter. I see those J's. Looks a bit long though, but I can fix it later. Henry Cavill as Dorn casually building a wall around the galaxy. Man, I need to keep looking at stuff like, was Henry Cavill a Boy Scout? Young get a Ruby A. Yes, indeed. Oh, what was that? What did they do? At the very least, we get to see Peter alive and in action for the movie's Volume 3 finale flashback. Yep. Man. Oh, we're gonna see Pyrrha in the new engine. Pyrrha in the Maya engine, hell yeah. Although also, I don't know why, I have this awful feeling that they're okay. Anyone notice that in the Maya ending, all the girls' boobs kind of got bigger? Except Yang's, for some reason they got small. Or they look smaller than they were. So I'm like, hopefully Pyrrha doesn't look like weirdly top heavy, because she was pretty busty before, but it looked natural. Just hoping here they don't give her huge badonkers. She was already pretty curvy. I still can't believe that summary. The Justice League turns teenagers for some reason, lol. Palpatine is back, somehow. Or was that the line from the Star Wars movie? And it's like, somehow, Palpatine is back. Oh, Peter vs. Wonder Woman sounds awesome. I know! That's why I'm wondering, like, why did they release a promo image of Superman and Batman when Ruby has always been about the girls? Like, people usually don't care about the guys, as bad as it sounds. So, like, why not show Wonder Woman before? Yeah, it was all the line from the worst Star Wars movies. And remember, Wise and Ruby flirt with Batman. At least he's a teenager. Oh, at least he's a teenager here. And the worst Star Wars movie. And to understand it, you had to play an event in Fortnite. You what? Matrix, what? To understand that Star Wars movie, you had to play Fortnite? Did they seriously put the lore in a game that had nothing to do with them? I know people rant at Ruby putting a lot of important stuff in supplemental material, but like, that sounds fake, Matrix. No way. Yeah, a major plot hole between episodes 8 and 9 was filled in an event in Fortnite. I need to tell that to my Star Wars friend. I'm gonna look that up. Star Wars Fortnite plot hole. Let's see. Does it have a specific name, Matrix? Oh, sorry, I'm kinda... Gotta keep up with the chat, gotta keep up with the boys and others. But yeah, he's a teenager with an adult mind. Oh no, that's worse. Ruby's normal, she was still growing. Fortnite did it again. They did. What do you mean about Justice League X Ruby? The surprise was so big you almost lost composure of your English, LMAO. True. I don't know, I don't play Fortnite. Maybe look up Star Wars Episode 9 Fortnite event. Episode 9, okay. Star Wars Fortnite Episode 9 event. But no, that's a bad... That's real bad, Matrix. Real bad writing decision. To be fair, Neon Genesis Evangelion also did a similar thing with their PS2 game. Because if you've seen NGE, the story is nowhere to be found. Like, let's be honest, it's more about the emotions and yeah, it's more about the emotions. Because apparently the Neon Genesis Evangelion story is like actually detailed explicitly in the PS2 game. And I don't know whether to laugh or cry because I wish I had known that when I watched that anime. And then they destroyed the best Star Wars comic series in a new canon by trying to force the plot of Episode 9 between 5 and 6 and made Darth Vader comics lame. Aww. And they were some of the best stuff that came out of Disney canon. Oh, that sucks, man. You took away the last thing I had. No, man, but that really sucks. Like, I know, I've heard people say, like, oh, the new Star Wars movies ruined the old character arcs, but, man, they even ruined the comics? That sucks. It's like that meme of the Grim Reaper knocking on doors. Ruby X Justice League is such a freaking mistake. I am not sure why they are pushing it. I mean, same, it really just feels like a higher up is calling all the shots. Way too out of character. Yep. Ruby X Justice League could maybe work as long as the story could make some sense, which is already something iffy. It it definitely feels like a brand deal. Like none of the creatives really were thinking about it. Like I'm sure the writers had ideas for an actual Ruby movie. Like, hey, maybe they wanted to reimagine the first volume, or maybe they wanted to focus on a new character, or maybe like an old character like Maria when she was young. But at the end of the day, they're not the one that control the money. So someone on top just told them, hey, you know what would be cool? These two superhero franchises together. Oh, and also Superman has to flirt with that wise girl. Like, bro. Déjame traer el espanta todo de Rurima, quizás espanta la idea de Ruby. Y Justice League, no, Rookie, you might be onto something. Oh, by the way, for anyone that doesn't know Spanish, Rookie basically said, hey, let me bring my friend that usually ruins everything. Maybe that way Justice League X Ruby won't happen. For real, Darth Vader comics that take place between episodes 3 and 4 as well. As 4 and 5 were some of the best Star Wars stories I saw since Rogue One. And then there's Vader comics taking place between 5 and 6, and they suck since it's all about trying to make episode 9 make sense. Yep, just trying to fix things that weren't properly set up. That sucks. Look, any crossover can work if you can make it good, but Justice League and Ruby just does not match up. They just do not work together. It's odd. It doesn't have to be Justice League, just DC and Ruby. If you need to change your characters that much in order to work, then we have a problem there. Yep. You know what would have been amazing? If the series that did the Mortal Kombat Legends movie animated the crossover, the action would be insanely good. I have not seen those, so I can't comment on it. Maybe someone else has. Okay, what would make for a good Ruby crossover? Like, what specific show / cartoon or anime? I mean, for fuck's sake, Rick and Morty season 6 just ended, and its finale was all about that, making fun of a mess that Star Wars movies turn out. Damn. I guess the Rick and Morty writers were Star Wars fans. That's so funny. Making a whole cartoon just to make fun of a movie you didn't like. Good job, Griffin. Teen Titans works. Yeah, Teen Titans would work a bit more, as long as it's not Go. Yeah, makes more sense. Why didn't they go with Teen Titans? Like, come on, Starfire in the Ruby universe? They could totally make it work. Raven? Okay. Maybe they didn't do Teen Titans just because they already have a character named Raven in Ruby. But maybe that's just me. I'm probably wrong. But if not, I mean, if they're gonna put like I assume all their Oscar in the movie, why not just slightly change Raven's name to like Ray? She already has a very Eastern look to her. She's wearing like a kimono, right? Like a short kimono. They could just rename her Ray and and kept Raven as is. If they wanted to have Raven in the movie. Sage, last night sorry about that. Last night I had the displeasure to meet one of my old friends named Rurina, who made the stupidest joke ever made. The whole chat of the stream went silent for 20 minutes. I must have missed that. I must have missed that, or by the time I looked at the chat, the comment might have already been hidden because I really don't remember it. Maybe it's for the best. A friend of mine suggested having a Ruby X Halo crossover animated film, kind of much like how Monty did Halo way back in the day. Yeah. Also, with animated Halo characters, you save up on budget. It's because you don't have to animate their faces. Yeah, Ruby and Teen Titans would be cool, but Warner Cartoon Network would do Ruby X Teen Titans go, oof. Salt on the wound. Oh, can you imagine how pissed fans would be because of that? I would be livid. I would not watch that. Nuh-uh. Ruby and Teen Titans Go. No. And it looks okay for now. I am gonna have to fix their hair later though. Both their hair. I am rusty. I need to draw them more. I have a crossover idea. Ruby X Treasure Island. You know, the Ukrainian version. It's not Russian actually.